Hello, chat. How are you? Hope you enjoyed the music. I'm starting the game up now. Alright, that was me poorly stalling for time. I can't talk much because the more I talk, the more I need to coof. Oh shit, I forgot to turn my controller on. Oops, teehee. I'm fulfilling. Bro. Game didn't, like, come to the foreground, but, it took control of my cursor. Fatal frame. Maiden of black water. Let me open up my drink real quick. I got my gamer juice, so I'm gonna stay up all night. Yeah, I just realized I made the oopsie again last night, where I got, I set the costumes, but, because it was before I actually started the level, it didn't save, so... Oops, teehee. So, we're gonna make them goth women now. Because we're so unique and quirky. Now we must find Hisoka Kurosawa. See, I've got points. Okay, let's go with 30 of that. I think that's good. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yuri managed to rescue Miyu from the Shrine of the Ephemeral, but obtained no new information about Hisoka. The only clues she has are a photograph found in the camera obscura and the visions she saw when she touched Hisoka's charm. These lead Yuri to believe Hisoka is somewhere upstream, cleaning his last hope of finding her friend. Yuri heads towards the Lake of the Departed located on Mount Hikami's summit. Gamer is playing the picture-taking horror game. That is correct. I don't know how much horror is in this game though, but I found Miyu, but I've made no progress with finding Hisoka. This is all I have to go on. This photo and the vision I saw when I touched Hisoka's charm. She was standing in water. There's a lake on the summit of Mount Hikami. It's called the Lake of the Departed. Hisoka might be there. But it isn't quite the swimsuit, but it's still proof. Trying to show me over here. Oh. Oh, nice. Type 14 film. Cool. And says, do not enter. Secure locked. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. But it's just this way. Oh, no, it's raining. Making me wet. Oh. I'm all wet. Awful. Go back to the Shrine of the Ephemeral. I'm so moist. I've been absolutely moistened. Oh, goodness me. Oh, oops. Was not fast enough on the draw there. Too busy getting moistened. I shouldn't do that too much because my poor throat can't take the abuse right now. Hisoka Kurosawa on a side road. Okay, yeah, but there's something up here. I see what you're trying to do, game. You're trying to get me to ignore. Type 90 film? Oh. Oh, God. Unbelievable. I don't know how many people checked out the Ocarina of Time video that I put out today. Oh my goodness. But I did release that. It came out like around 5 o'clock Eastern. You can adjust that for your own time zone. I can't do that. Oh, good evening. Hello, chat member. Hope you're doing well. But I talked about in that video the Resident Evil 4 remake that was announced yesterday. But I don't want to retread too much ground for people who may have watched the Ocarina video, or people who might watch it later. But basically, scared. I'm scared about what they're going to do to Resident Evil 4. And the more I talk about it, the more I think about how the tone in the trailer, because I didn't watch the trailer when I recorded the video, but I finally got to watch it like kind of late last night. Like as I was going to bed, I watched the trailer. Like I watched it a couple times, and yeah, the tone is just off. Leon's monologue is so dramatic. Ooh, look at that. It worries me. And honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. How many times can I say honest here? I saw Ashley's redesign. I just saw the red jacket. So, you know, that one shot where she's running away from the camera. If you haven't seen the trailer for RE4 Remake, I do suggest checking it out. It's like a minute long. But there's that shot of Ashley running away from the camera. And to see the red jacket, and I thought it was Ada. I was like, oh, they're not having Ada in her like red dress. And then I saw Ada later, and she looked like her Resident Evil 6 design. So that's like a massive points off. Like, see me after class. Don't ever make me think of RE6. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know. I liked Ada's old dress. All right. I don't. Oh, hello. I don't know why they got rid of Ada's dress, but Ashley looks kind of weird. I mean, she looks mostly, I guess, normal. But it seems like they made her hair darker. Like, she doesn't look like she's a natural blonde anymore. She looks like she's dyed her hair blonde, which makes me think of Heather from Silent Hill 3. And I don't know what... That probably wasn't intentional, but I'm just wondering why Ashley doesn't look like Ashley. But she's still wearing a skirt, so maybe you can at least still try to look up her skirt. I don't know. Not that I do that. That would be nefarious. But, you know, for the more unscrupulous players. I thought that was Ada at first. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think it's also because they made her hair darker that I thought it was Ada. But, like, you see Red in Resident Evil, especially when you know Ada's in the game. Like, how are you not gonna, like, think it's Ada? But it makes me wonder if they're gonna still have, like, a Simon Ada, like, or, separate ways in the remake. If they don't, like, I think we have to riot. Like, I really, like, I don't know how you could do something as silly as get rid of separate ways. I would also very much like to see the mercenaries come back. What the? Oh my god, you're back? I wonder if I'm even supposed to, like, fight this guy. Oh, nice. This guy's one of the tougher ghosts, huh? Oh, okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There we go. Now I can take a sip. Oh. Hope they don't make us play more with Ashley than in the original. The shot from the trailer looked like a playable scene with her. You know, I kind of had a thought. Because one of the things that I think a lot of people... I'm gonna say it. A lot of people who are bad at Resident Evil 4 complain about Ashley having to protect her and all that stuff, and how she's annoying and stuff like that. I think a lot of people don't appreciate Ashley's character for what she's supposed to be. So I'm gonna say it. I totally expect them to try to minimize, like, Ashley's involvement in the main game. I think when you're playing as Leon, there's gonna either be more segments where she's not around, or there's going to be less consequences surrounding Ashley. Which, I hope I'm wrong, but considering that Ashley is one of the biggest complaints I always see people bring up when they talk about Resident Evil 4, I don't doubt for a second there's going to be changes to her. And that actually made me think that perhaps if they minimize her role in the sections where you play as Leon, there might be a chance that they're instead gonna put in more sections where you play as Ashley. And that maybe could be cool, but maybe it'll be bad. Again, hopefully they don't do that. I think that would be a mistake. But considering that a lot of people who play the game, and, you know, maybe they're not super into the game, so they don't play it more than once, or, you know, they're not very knowledgeable at the game, or particularly good, they might complain about Ashley's role in the game, you know. You do see people, even to this day, they say she's a horrible character. And so, to me, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw less consequences surrounding defending Ashley, and perhaps more segments where you just play as her instead, for a reason. I don't know, maybe there are moments where you have to split up. Oh, hi. The tall woman is back. And Ashley needs to solve a puzzle or unlock a door or something, and you have to play like a stealth segment as her, separated from Leon. I could see them doing more of that. I wouldn't particularly mind if they did it well. And this tall woman kind of scares me. She's pretty creepy. Why is she so tall? And how come dodge seems so so finicky? Oh, game over! Hey. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's try that again. Hey, it's the first time I got a game over. Honestly, hard to say. I don't remember. Almond does a lot of damage. Keep pressing RT to run. Which I think is a mistake I keep on making. I don't know why. Looks like I don't have to fight those ghosts again. Pretty handy. Oh my god, no, I want the item. But yeah, I definitely... I definitely remain pessimistic. Cute dress, ooh. It is pretty cute, isn't it? Here, you tall woman. Man, and everyone was thirsty about Lady D. They know nothing about tall woman. Huh. Oh, am I backing up against a wall? I need to get out. Speaking of remakes I don't want to happen, I'm sure I already mentioned the rumors about a Silent Hill 2 remake. And how it seems like Silent Hill fans are like dead set on having Bloober Team make a Silent Hill game. And I don't know why. It really makes me... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I thought she was dying. Fuck. Oh, she was. She just decided to take me out with her. I need a hentai with this bitch in it. Baka. Why are we dressed up like this going to a spooky place? You often find goth women in spooky places? That's how it is. Oh god, I see. Yeah, it's literally called goth dress. So yeah, I mean, fatal glance. Everything's fatal in this game. Oh man, it's cough. I cannot get to go away. I feel like fine. Like I don't really feel sick anymore. But the cough, it just remains. Actually, like, I feel like it's been getting more persistent. Oh shit, hello. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry about what? My daddy taught me not to be ashamed. Oh wait, they want me to dodge. Okay. Hey, just, like, get exercised already, bud. Thank goodness. I just wanted to get the item, I'm sorry. To be honest, I like that they're going for a darker tone. It's what I always imagined for an RE4 remake. If they're going to do one-to-one as the original, then there's no point. That is true. We already saw this. However, my counterpoint to that is I don't think they needed to remake it. At least not yet. There's plenty of older games in the series that could have been remade. My biggest candidate would probably be Code Veronica. Or even games that weren't as successful that could be remade. Outbreak! Oh my god, Capcom, please! Please just give us more Outbreak. The last time you tried, online gaming wasn't popular yet, especially not on consoles. It was too ahead of its time. Now you can only play multiplayer online. This is the best time for an Outbreak revival. But no, instead they want us to be excited about Reverse? Like, honestly, like, honest question. I'm not even trying to, like, be a dick. Is shit like Reverse popular in Japan? Like, is that something people want? Because I know, like, shooters, right? They aren't, like, super popular in Japan, at least not with, like, games developed by Japanese developers, right? Like multiplayer shooters. I haven't even played Reverse. No one has, because it's not out yet, but they want us to be excited for it. Or there was Project Resistance, right? Like, that could have been cool, like a Resident Evil twist on asymmetric, like, horror multiplayer. The fact that, you know, we have Resident Evil chapter or Dead by Daylight probably shows that they gave up on that one. Which maybe that could have been kind of cool. But it didn't have the proper support, and I'm pretty sure it got plagued by cheaters. Just like a real shame. So it's like, give us like a... Oh yeah, Resistance, forgot they're different games, yeah. Because nobody cares. Heck, if they want to do a competitive, like, game with Resident Evil, this is going to be my spicy take, right? They're like sitting on not the worst foundation with Umbrella Chronicles. Not Umbrella, with Umbrella Corps. Right? I know that's a bit of a hot take, right? Umbrella Corps sucks, but I think at its core, it's not a bad idea. They just did it so shittily the first time, nobody wants to give it a try. Soka's journal has been left here. It appears she came this way after all. Jan? The Forbidden Valley is the sacred ground at the summit, the Twilit Peak, and the Lake of the Departed. She has the ability, it's possible she was led there. Or perhaps I'm the one who's being called to that place. Like, I've actually played a little bit of Umbrella Corps. I never got to play it, like, online. Because, you know, who's playing that game anymore? But I did play the single player. And I mean, like, it has a lot of weird decisions. Especially when aiming. The camera view makes me sick. And the movement of, like, the character and how the camera moves with the camera is, like, disgusting. It doesn't work properly. Like, it makes me sick. But, I think especially with the RE engine, if they used, you know, RE2 or 3 as a base, they could get it to work. Same thing with Outbreak, right? They could get a pretty good game if they just added multiplayer to that kind of gameplay. I don't know what they're thinking. And then Code Veronica, again, that's just like, you just follow the same formula you took with RE2, and like, it could work. Alternatively, you know, we could see more, you know, original games. I mean, I know that takes time for writers to, like, write a brand new scenario and stuff like that. Like, we can't expect to get it so soon after, you know, Village came out, but I'm sure there was probably, like, the A team and the B team working, like, at the same time, with one team working on Village and the other working on the 4 remake. And I'm sure parts of Village's development kind of assisted in the making of the 4 remake, because it's quite obvious that Village takes cues from Resident Evil 4 with the shop system and the inventory system. It's very much like RE4, that I think it only makes sense that as Village was developed, they kind of pulled those ideas back into a Resident Evil 4 remake, because they were already kind of taking ideas from what made, I think, 4's gameplay successful. Last time I had fun playing multiplayer RE was RE5 Versus on the PS3. I think that was the name. Is that the, they had the, like, competitive mercenaries mode, where, like, 2 teams would just try to, like, do better at mercenaries than the other or something like that? I think I remember that. I actually really liked raid mode in Revelations 2. That was a lot of fun. She's wearing extra large boots today. Yep. Keeping those tootsies away from us. Can't hide them forever. I'm gonna be all up in... I'm not finishing that sentence. I really like gray mode. Okay, Gears of War players. No, raid mode. Not gray. Oh, who's this old bitch? Probably gives ridiculous head. Just had years to practice. So wrinkly. Why is she walking? What the fuck? Yuri, what are you, like, thinking? You dumb bitch! You let it happen! I didn't know this. Oh, I gotta be faster. Just-sama. Swouse? What is swouse? That's sus? So, what is this game? Well, you see, it's a girl, she's like psychic, and she can see ghosts, and when she touches people, she can see their past or something. And you take photos of ghosts to exorcise them, and the ghosts are cursing people. And they're like low-tier godding people. Like they're like, you should kill yourself now. And I see some feet though. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see some feet. What? Fatal frame. I get it. Yeah. Oh, she has a knife. Or like a wakizashi. Let me not fuck up the pronunciation. Wakizashi. Ugh. Get a little tongue-tied there. Not a samurai. Why does she have a wakizashi? Come, samurai. Where's... That's clearly a naginata. No, naginatas are like pole arms. Oh, wait, me. Yeah, it's funny. People often refer to just the sword as a katana. But all of the samurai's bladed weapons were referred to as katana, if I remember correctly. One of this kind of blade that we know of as a katana could either be a uchi katana, and then there's another one that's like a slightly different shape. It's like longer. I can't remember what it's called. We must forge more pillars. The great pillars collapsing. The black water will overflow. The black water must be contained before the great pillar melts away. Water design journal. I became a shrine maiden after I survived that flood. I was half dead when I woke, alone amongst the corpses. Amongst? I could see things that no one else could see. That was my calling. I purified my body, and when I arrived at the mountain, I was overwhelmed with a cacophony of voices. The talking trees, the whispering stones, the weeping water, echoes of past prayers piled up one on top of the other. Time slowed to a crawl, and I could see each individual raindrop that fell. The Toho players, am I right? And of course, she's a shrine maiden. The veins on every leaf stood out vividly. Images of death flashed in front of me. I could smell the choking stench of death. I was told I would need more training. I wanted to flee as soon as I arrived, but I had no home to run away to. No matter where I go, it will be the same. In the end, I will be alone. Got the blow lens. The lens lets you deal twice normal damage output to targets. My name, Reibu Hakure. So true, chat member. Choking stench? Yeah. Imagine the smell? Oh yeah, X is the button I was looking for. Let's see. Camera. Ants. Of course, yes. God, those are some expensive upgrades. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be your pillar, bitch. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck. I didn't want to use my good film on non-combat. And then I remember I have to wait for it to load. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. There's a torii gate out there. Hisoka Kurosawa standing in the lake. Is this modded? Ain't no way that boob jiggle is vanilla. No, it is. This is 100% vanilla. This is the actual boob jiggle that the developers gave us. I've commented on it numerous times in some of the other streams that I did for this game. It's really the developer's gift to us, the player. Boy, Flint, check out these boob physics in the unclean ones country. Boy. They make me laugh like that. It's alright. Continue to sip my gamer juice. Oh, goodness. It's her. Yuri, I can't believe it. He's the Maiden of Black Water. Look, she's kind of a bad bitch, though. Run from the shadow. Okay, I'm running. Oh, oh. God damn it. Literally femme jocker. I could turn around. Harley Quinn. Oh god. He's so fast on the water. I don't even know, like, where I'm supposed to go. I just know I can't let her catch me. Oh, she gave up already? Cool. Oh wait, I ended up back here. It's the beach from before. Have I lost her? I should leave here and get away from the mountain right now. Wow, this is the smartest decision anyone's ever made in this game. I love insta-kill mechanics. Me too. Yuri followed Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place, a woman appeared, the same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option was to run. Yuri recalled the outline of a large torii gate over the misty lake. That be where Hisoka was headed. I would go... Listen. If there were ghosts, I would definitely be going to the gods, so I would head towards the torii gate. That's definitely a decision I would make. Alright. Now we're playing as Ren again, which means we're gonna see the tomboy. Rudy. So, that'll be quite cool. 8th drop, the witching hour. Ren Hojo. This should be an interesting one then, right? This looks like it's gonna be like mostly indoor. In a, like maybe a building that isn't shit. I'm Man, I feel so, like, congested. Like, I can feel it in my nose. I start to sound all nasally, like, midway through my sentences. And then I can't breathe anymore. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miyu is in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decide to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system. Have you been playing Fatal Frame for a while now? It's the first time. This is the 4th time I played it. So, my other 3 streams have been about like 2 to 3 hours of game, I believe. So, I'm quite a bit in. This is the 8th chapter of the game. Witching Hour? The Dark Hour? Perhaps. Oh my god. Rudy. So I learned something interesting about the Japanese script for this game. That the English subtitles don't really portray, but they kind of hint at with when Rui talks to the doll ghost, the white-haired girl. The Japanese script never actually reveals Rui's gender. So when the white-haired girl says that Rui isn't a woman or something like that, that's meant to be much more ambiguous than we get in the English script. In fact, her protest isn't as, like, angry when she says that she's a girl. She doesn't even flat out say she's a girl in the Japanese script. She just kind of stammers and goes, "I'm whatever." So, yeah, originally her character is supposed to be, I guess, much more ambiguous, which I guess is interesting, which means in the Japanese script, we don't know if Rui is a tomboy or a tomgirl. So, it's quite interesting. Fellers, Rui's really the character for everyone. Ruka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds, see if the girls are okay. Freddy? I have to check if Yuri and me are okay. Surveillance camera feed will switch between cameras automatically. Current camera's location is shown at the top of the screen. She is tomboy. End discussion. Well, according to the English script, you would be correct. Our localization. I like how it changed the outfits for them sleeping into their costumes. Press A to get up. Okay. They both seem to be fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. You've been acting strange since that ominous rumble. What's going on, or what's happening at Mount Hikami? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have some books about it. For writings about Mount Hikami. Oh no, there's gonna be a lot of reading here, isn't it? You're controlling a guy. He doesn't even look like a girl. Vomits. Well, hey, no, listen. Listen so you can relate to him. I found a book called Local Customs. It seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hikami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there's a customer receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori. It is placed in casks to bring up into their homes, used only for special ceremonies. It's used to give a newborn its first bath, or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the Cry of the Mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes to the mountain sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward is worn off, an explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. Is this guy Fatal Frame Maiden in Blackwater? He cannot be a maiden. The real question is, though, something strange is happening. Running the hallways won't do much. It's easier to check on the surveillance cameras. I think it's easier to say that he's Maiden. This dude got it all wrong. Never play as a woman in a video game. Might as well put she, her in your bio at that point. Oh, well, guys. Looks like the jig is up for me. Found me out. Tales of photography. The Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. The stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. On seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. Photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to a man's house and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he saw only the man from behind with no sign of a woman. Days passed, and the man hasn't left his house. One of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I really need to investigate Mount Hikami and find out what's going on there. Here's surveillance. Never play as a woman in a Bethesda game. Lord knows how much time will pass. You start filling your game with thick-ass mods. Alright, waiting for the spooky. Afraid of women. Oh, there's a ghost. Wait, that's the friend. Oh, hey, it's me. What? So, I'll go check it out. Alright, where's Yuri's room? Something strange happens on camera. Get up and investigate it. Oh, photograph left behind. Watch out, it's gonna be a thug. I don't know if it's gonna be a thug. I think Yuri's room's this way. I know it's upstairs, so this is definitely a start. Oh, goodness. Oh. Wait, didn't you, like, slit your throat? I need to take a sip. I can't believe she's hiding from me. Why are you, like, evil now? Oh, she went away? Oh, there she is now. There she is with a knife. And all fucked up. Ooh, I dodged. Oh, whoa. Oh, man. Fuck. Let me grab a cough drop. No amount of moistening to my throat can stop it from feeling awful. I did too much reading tonight. Fatal frame the house. Is this a Resident Evil? The ghost evil in this game has there's never been a ghost that's just been killing. That might be the case. Sorry for the delay on reading your chat messages. I was too busy dying. Yuri's notebook. Seems like she's written in it like a diary. I'm just going to leave this on the screen for a little bit as I try to keep myself from coughing. I'm just going to read it, and you can read it to yourselves if you're interested. Throat is just, it needs a break for a moment. Oh my god, they're back? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, now for the important part. What if we had an RE4 style ghost merchant that's voiced by Dio or some shit? Is she alright? Oh, I have to like bother her while she's sleeping? Oh my goodness, who's that? Speaking of Dio, man in hallway. Did a ghost just fucking fall from the sky? What the what the fuck? Alright, yeah, whatever, just leave. Place is too haunted. Continue surveillance, they say. Sophie Ghost? Sophie? I need to subscribe to your OnlyFans. Please, give me a discount, Sophie. What play with the worm? What if John Remorse tried to get subscribed to Sophie's OnlyFans? Okay, no, this isn't the way to go. You okay? Let me just, Sophie? The way he says it, it's so doofy. Stand back. This is my remorse, the list. I'm telling you, the only remorse related to that game is when you buy it. Oh, wait, hold on. Who's this now? Check on Miyu. So where's a Miyu? Why did that other girl look familiar? Is that the other friend? Did she die too? I know she like walked away, but did they both end up killing themselves? Did they both decide that, you know, their life has zero purpose? You should give up some of those molecules of oxygen. I can promise you that I look nothing like Ren Hojo behind my avatar, right? I'm just me. Oh. Yo, why are you being sussy? Perfect. Yo. Yo. Who be creeping on her bed? Could not be me. You can just, like, take pictures of them while they sleep. Seems like she's having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Continue surveillance. Okay, listen up, bud. There are ghosts afoot. Feet. Feet. No, feet. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, boy. Why is the TV on? Rui, did you put the TV on? Nothing but static on the screen. I should probably switch off the TV. Holy goodness! Ooh, look at that sick dodge. Yo, nice ass. Yeah, I know you're a ghost, and that seems rough and all, but can you show me your butthole? Trickster dodge. Trick Royal Guard. Trick. Sword. Royal Trick. Sword. I think I'm missing one, right? There's Trickster, Royal Guard, Swordmaster, Gunslinger. That's the one. How can I forget about Gunslinger? That's DMC2. Where the fuck did the ghost go? Yeah, gun, sword, trick, guns, Roy, sword. That's it. Oh wow, why is she on the floor? What the fuck are you doing? Hold on, let me get Rui in the photo too. I don't want her to feel left out. Oh my goodness. Yo, nice song. Yeah, just touch the ghost. Touch it. Touch it now. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so can I hurry up and die? Oh, who's that? A lot of uninvited guests. Kick it, Murphy. Murphy Pendleton? There's a lot of ghosts in this building. From the shit game, Silent Hill Downpour. You know, that has the rain motif. Figured. You know, actually, I would be willing to give Silent Hill Downpour a try. Except, I need to find a copy for it for Xbox 360. A pretty kimono hangs on the rack. And I'd have to play it on my Xbox One, which means setting up the capture card away from the Switch and onto the Xbox, which really isn't that bad. I just never fucking play my Xbox. It's a fucking dust collector and it's huge. It's too big for my house. Xbox, it just has to be huge for some reason. What am I supposed to do? Continue surveillance. Oh, okay. Uninvited guests, quick, take out the tactical M1911 with the underbarrel shotgun. Now, I'm sure you've said this on purpose, chat member. But you can't put a shotgun under the barrel of a 1911. That's a handgun. Wait. That's just not how that works. What am I surveilling? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of ghosts in the cafe. Downpour looks the best out of the non-Team Silent ones. I never got to finish it because I was too dumb as a kid. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why I'd give Downpour a try. It seems the most interesting and unique. And I think of the Team Silent or non-Team Silent games in the series, Downpour is the one I'd be most willing to give a shot because it doesn't look completely horrible. And it doesn't look like they're trying to just ape Silent Hill 2. Which Homecoming, like, they just really wanted to rip off Silent Hill 2. That, like, bothers the hell out of me. Homecoming sucks. Homecoming really dropped the ball, though. That I agree. I see there's a much larger message in chat. I will read it, but I just focusing on exercising these ghosts right now. You know, it's really funny. Me and some guy were talking about how some games aren't liked by heart-following fans. I'm assuming that's like die-hard fans. But newcomers can come to like that. Downpour is a really nice example of that. You know. Maybe. What is the 45 ACP equivalent for film in this game? That's an excellent question. It would have to be the Type 00 film, right? Because it has greatest stopping power. But did it win 2 world wars? I'll guess. Stairs. Oh my god. Hisama! Camera in Yuri's room is off. What's going on? I should check it out. Wait, what? Rui must have woken up. Oh god, where did Rui go now? There are a lot of guys who like Downpour and consider it as great. But then there's the other part who's like, ugh, me no likey. Oh god, I got cut out after 3 people showed up. I think, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. I need to stop this Dojin in accident. Whoa, Rui, where are you going? Joining in? Is this gonna be an NTR Dojin? It won 2 exorcism events in a row. It's gonna be full of ectoplasm. Where the fuck am I? Louis. This is quite the development. Where am I? This is not the same building. Maybe it's an... Is this the room 302 of the past? Dragged man. Okay, I honestly thought that was a woman. Fatal frame, NTR Doshin. I can see water through a gap on the floor. The water is black and murky. It's hard to see past the surface. There are traces of water about, as if something was dragged out. Man, this cough drop is doing wonders for my throat. I'm just gonna say that. Holy shit. I feel so relieved. Moto. Okay. Shotomate. Boku no chinchin. Taberu. Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I'd like to keep things between us just as they are, the relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity. But he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder which way he will choose. Rui? What kind of feelings are you having? This is the part where he starts hearing weird noises from the bedroom, watching unfold. Shadow in the dark. That's clearly a ghost, and it's very bright. I'll touch the ass, though? Show me that butthole. Nightmare. Nightmare! 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 Oh. I don't mind this guy getting NTR'd. He wears his suspenders like pocket change. That's just fashionable. That's like a... That is like a fashion style. Like, people do that. I don't really get it, but I don't wear suspenders myself. It was all a dream of fatal frame made in Blackwater. Wait, what the fuck? Why is he... Oh wait, no, is he looking back at the footage? I'll say, why would he be looking at footage of himself slumped over? That actually would be a little creepy. Because then it starts to get like existential, like shit. And that's what scares me. She's just taking her away. Don't take my tomboy away from me, or ambiguous tomgirl. Hisama! Yuri NTR? Yeah. NTR. Where's he going? I wish a chick would watch me in my sleep. I wish a chick would sleep with me. What? Bishojo desu.
私、やっぱり山に戻ります。私を連れて行ってくれますか？
無茶を言うな。危険すぎる。
This guy never talks to women. He's only comfortable talking to tomboys.
いろいろとお世話になりました。
Or ambiguous gendered individuals.
これ、お借りしてもいいですよね。
What?
小塚田さんも探せるかもしれないし。
おい、待てよ。
Wait, that's my camera obscura. Good. He's literally me.
じゃあ、行きますね。
Ooh, that was very informal. You just said ja and not Jane. Ren is watching over the sleepy Yuri and Miyu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miyu getting ready to leave for Mount Hikami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miyu, leaving a bewildered Ren behind. What? Wait a minute, hold on. So did this happen after... I'm trying to like piece together, because I honestly I thought this was happening before the 7th drop that we played, where we were looking for what's her name and we found the Torii Gate as Yuri. I thought this was happening before that, but I guess it's not. I don't know. I'm very confused. I got an 8 rank. Hey! So I guess the events of this game are strictly linear. So now we're gonna play as Miyu. That's cool. So Yuri has vanished from the shop. This is actually good. Because the descriptions literally... well, not literally. But the description for this chapter It's about close to what I was going to say, because I was going to say, so Yuri's just gone. But yes, she has vanished from the shop. Miyu takes the camera obscura and heads to Mount Hikami to search for her. I'm going to buy some more herbal medicine. Perhaps a mirror stone. Type 14 film. Type 61. Type 90. Ninth drop. The Sacred Casket. Hinasaki. When is Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater Special Maniacs Deluxe Edition coming out? It's got to be featuring both Dante and Virgil from the Devil May Cry series. Miyu wakes up to discover that Yuri has been taken to Mount Hikami. She borrows Yuri's camera obscura and heads for the mountain against Ren's advice. She hopes not only to find Yuri, but some clues to her mother's whereabouts as well. Featuring Feet Gallery, Chef's Kiss, mwah! 10 out of 10. Best game, best game. I can sense that Yuri headed for the mountain. If I use the camera obscura, I might be able to save her. And I may find clues to where my mother is. Game of the year, all years. I mean, it's either that or Orc Massage. What the? Camera obscura. If Yuri can use it, so can I. Slow motion shots. Hold down the shutter button. RT to slow down ghosts. Consume spirit power. When you let go of RT or run out of spirit power, all targeted ghosts will take damage. Oh. That's pretty cool. So it lets you have more time to like line up the perfect shot. The ghosts are shit scared of being taken photos of. They are all socially awkward. Wow, I guess I'm a ghost. Interesting development. I didn't expect to learn that about myself tonight. Rip Bozo. Oh. I thought he was dying. I think he is. I am a ghost. See, others are also ghosts. Welcome to the club. Alright, her run cycle is not as bad as Yuri's. She seems to run, like, kind of properly. Seems like she's smaller than Yuri. Is that just me? Maybe I'm nuts. I don't know. Yuri? I guess yeah, let's go this way. It's really, I guess, where I was going as Yuri earlier. Blah, blah, blah. Trying to play Hunt Showdown, and I forgot that I'm terrible with the PvP part. That is very relatable. I also feel that way about that game. Seems to run more properly, he says, while she runs with her feet entirely flat on the same pose, running. Well, I mean, just look at how she moves her arms. Like, she doesn't flail her arm about like Yuri does. Like, that's what I was getting at. Why does that ghost look like a Ganado? Merely a coincidence. God damn. Okay, I fucked up the fatal frame there. Whoa, that's the name of the game. Can't believe it. You took the fatal frame. Speaking of Ganato's RE4 make, looks like it's gonna fuck up colossally. We did already touch upon that, but I'm inclined to agree. I'm definitely not going to go out of my way to get my hopes up. I think if I remain pessimistic, if the game is good, I can be pleasantly surprised. And if it's bad, then I can just say, I told you so to everyone. Resident Evil fans seething. I'm pretty sure most Resident Evil fans are like kind of dumb consumers. Especially the ones on the Resident Evil subreddit. They very much have that consumer mentality. And they try to justify the existence of RE6 and say, no, no, you guys, it's a good game, it's a good game. Which is just wrong. You're gonna make the Ganado socially acceptable by renaming it Ganadex and make them say they're very proud of their Euro-Spanish culture. You know, I will say, the one thing I kind of thought about in regards to a remake for RE4 is that it does give them the opportunity to like fix the Ganado Spanish, because they spoke like Mexican Spanish, because it was, you know, it was done by an American dubbing team, and they had I guess Spanish speakers who spoke like Mexican dialect, and I guess now they can finally fix it and have them speak the European dialect. You know, like, dare I say, proper Spanish? Am I gonna get Mexicans seething at me that I didn't call their Spanish proper? It's alright, I'm American. I don't speak real English, as the English would say. I don't listen to the... I don't listen to the English, or the British. 3.5 remake, they removed the African people. They're supposed to be from Spain. Yeah, they are supposed to be from Spain. They should be speaking Spanish. Which, wow, that sounds really stupid when you say it out loud, doesn't it? But the dubbing company didn't have access to Spanish speakers from Spain? I don't know. I think it's a very shaky concept altogether, because they could potentially make a brilliant game, but every change from the original is going to burst a blood vessel for someone. No, that's true. I know no matter how good the game is, my monkey brain is going to be mad at changes, because I'm very emotionally attached to RE4. It's one of my favorite games since childhood. So any changes to it is not going to be good for me. I have to go. I am sorry. Forgive me. I wonder what's down this way. Anyway, right now I need to find Yuri. She might know something that will help me. So... I don't know. RE4, the remake could be great. I don't want to assume it will be great. But if it does end up good, then that's cool. If it's bad, then I told you so. That way, you know, no matter what, I win. Because my favorite thing is being able to tell people I told you so. I've been saying for years that you know, they'd butcher the tone of RE4 if they remade it, and I'm completely correct because they've changed it, therefore it's butchered, so I told you so. They should remake RE7. You should remake your chat message. RE2 remake Leon looks like he could be featured on iCarly. I don't think he looks that bad. You say he looks like a Nickelodeon star. I disagree. I think he looks pretty close to how he did, you know, as he was, rendered in the original. Obviously, they gave him a more realistic police uniform. I hate his haircut. That's the same haircut he had. Leon's always had, like, that 90s, like, boy band fringe. Like, that's just how we wore our hair in the 90s, I say, as someone who was born at the tail end of the 90s. RE2 remake Leon is cool. Yeah, I liked his redesign because it was pretty faithful. It was, oh, fuck me. Was RE4 the last time Leon appeared as a significant character? No, he was in RE6, but I don't like talking about that game. So how dare you? His haircut screams he loves a white monster called Jake, wears a leather wrist, and has family issues. Alright, well, listen, Monster didn't even exist back then. Oh, hell no, they got soul sport bosses in my beat game? Can't remember, are you familiar with how the 90s went? Like, that's just how people looked. Have you seen 90s Trent Reznor's hair? Like, beautiful. Might not like it, but we didn't, you know, as a society, we didn't know how to dress ourselves back then. It'll come back eventually, in like 10 years. There's like an 80s revival in fashion in America right now amongst the Zoomers. They think they discovered, whatever garishly horrible fashion trends existed in the 80s. I've seen my mom's family album, clearly. They drank Tang back then? That's true. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, yes he is. He japed me. The 90s Mexican trend was to wear your hair long and get a perm. I think that was just the 90s trend. It was either long and perm or frosted tips. Like, there was no middle ground. Not even Kool-Aid. Honestly, hot take. I've never really been a fan of Kool-Aid myself. I think even as a kid, when you're supposed to like sugar powder drinks like that, I was never a fan of like anything that was made from like a powder. Whether it's like, you've seen like iced tea mix. Like I've never liked iced tea mix. It just tastes. Kool-Aid never really been a thing for me. Cocaineer. I'm not a fan of cocaine. Not that I've ever like tried it. I'm a little scared to, but if I was offered some cocaine, I don't think I would take it up. I can't drink Kool-Aid. I'm paranoid that I'm gonna get Heaven's Gated. What, you don't want to drink the Kool-Aid? Chat member, just drink my Kool-Aid, alright? Join my social club. We're gonna drink Kool-Aid and have ice cream, alright? One day Tane will make a powdered beer, mark my words. Ugh! It's gonna be an IPA too. I've only had one IPA I've ever liked. It was from Sheets. I got a smoothie IPA, and the reason it had like some smoothie mix. I don't remember what it was. Some fruity concoction. It was delicious, and the reason why I liked it was because the smoothie mix that was mixed into the beer was so sweet it overpowered the bitter awfulness that is the IPA. This would be over in like 3 seconds if it were me. I'd sock those kids' teeth in. Yeah, well. Listen. Obviously, you're supposed to LARP as a fan of Super Smash Brothers, so you should take pictures of the kids in the park. Oh. A new video. A new Hideo. Why does this look like... It looks like a 90s horror game FMV. Whoa! And then there will be guys who will be like, yeah, dude, it tastes just the same ever since I'm not an alcoholic, while he spends the same money he did on beer with it. Former alcoholics spending more of their beer money on non-alcoholic beer. Just drink normal beer, gahaha. Who cares if you're an alcoholic? I really love how they seem to have made the graphics worse for those cutscenes. Very interesting. Am I checking? Hideo game. What appears to be a number of grave markers have been placed here. The writing on them is worn away and illegible. A lot of people must have been buried here as well. Livers are stupid. Not my fault if it stops working. I was thirsty. So true. Listen, I will drink until my liver liquefies, alright? This is a promise. I love drinking. Actually, to be completely honest, I haven't had like a sip of alcohol in a very long time. Yeah. I just haven't had the taste for it. Last time I drank wasn't really exactly the best, so I just kind of haven't wanted to drink. Which is probably a good thing. You know, you really shouldn't have like too much of a taste for alcohol. I personally, I just, like, to be real for a moment, I don't know. I have like a bottle of vodka I bought like a month ago. I thought, you know, oh, maybe it'll be nice. I can make some like drinks or whatever. Haven't even opened it. I'm like, I don't really feel like making anything. Yeah, I see her. Oh, I guess I should have taken the photo. I thought it was going to be like a fight. Oh, I think it is a fight. You're gonna make me into a pillar? Like the Pillar Men? Fatal Frame Fiend! The achievement I just got. I guess I could go for a beer, to be honest. I think liquor is maybe like a little too much for what I want right now, but I think I'd go for a beer. Honestly, the problem is, I just don't feel like spending the money on it. Yeah, probably a good thing. It's expensive. Oh, something just hurt me. I wake up to a pint glass of Everclear. I saw a video a while back of a guy, he's like a wine taster. I know there's like a name, like a specific word for one who tastes wine. I cannot be bothered to give enough of a shit to actually know like what that like term is. But he did like a tasting where he like just drank straight Everclear, and it's called Snobby Hipsters. That is so true. And dude could not handle like the sip. He has like a whole like YouTube channel. He had a video where he drank Four Loko as well. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this. A sommelier? Is that how you pronounce it? It's spelled sommelier. So I only assume it's French, and therefore it'd be like sommelier. An old book with a black cover has been dropped on the ground. There are 2 boxes for shrine maidens. Those who will be pillars are to be placed in reliquaries. Reliquaries. The pain of having their limbs crushed gives them strength. What the fuck? Those who can be stronger pillars are placed in caskets. Through the ghost marriage, pillars can last even longer. Sommelier. Oh, okay. The caskets are made large enough to also accommodate the groom she is joined to. Haha. Protect the casket. Guardians shall be submerged around it. Good lord, what is happening? Another shrine maiden goes to the shrine of the ephemeral to become a pillar. The black water is restless during the witching hour. The mountain lets out a shriek. The funeral celebrant laments that the great pillar will soon succumb. The wedding celebrant is hurriedly making votives. Ghost marriages have begun. Maidens cannot be joined while in the mortal world. Only pillars can enter into ghost marriages. Perhaps the ghost marriage is meant to console maidens alone in their caskets. Since surviving that flood, I thought I would live alone and that I would die alone. Perhaps here in Mount Hikami, that can be changed. Ghost marriage. I guess I'd marry a ghost. Countless black boxes have been piled up amongst the rocks. The boxes are all shut tight. Can't see what's inside. I think it's the only way I can really count on getting married. I don't know if I'll... If I can really find a wife without a ghost marriage. They said the name's game. I think that's backwards. Oh, now she's treading water. Oh! The black water. I should have had the swimsuit. Why is she so winded? I just shared a moment. Since when are they friends? Wasn't like their first interaction, like after escaping ghosts, being like, hey, don't you ever look into my memories again, bitch. Now, kid. The real Yuri. She wants a kiss too. That's her. She's too powerful. Even the camera obscura does nothing. We have to run. They just want to have Yuri's sex now. Is that just sexual tension? Tension? Blech. Tension? It's the creepy bitch again. Yeah, she wants a kiss. Please. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to, like, get mad at video games because I thought I was about to get instant killed. Use iPhone camera work better? That's not obscura enough, okay? Happy to oblige. You can't fix her. She's already dead. She's a ghost. She's the Maiden of Black Water. Oh no. I've taken damage, it appears. Make your iPhone look goth AF and it'll work the same. I'm sure there's phone cases that will help you with that. Hello, beautiful people. Goodbye, beautiful people. Well, it seems that chat member was ephemeral. Gate mount, Hikami. Well, at least they called everyone beautiful. I hope the rest of chat feels happy. And you know what? If you're a viewer watching this VOD after the live stream, I don't want you to feel left out. You're beautiful too. Chat member didn't say that, but I'm saying that. Don't take that too personal. I'm happy so long as I can see feet. There. Otato tried to out pizza the Hut. I've made homemade pizza before. Listen, not to toot my own horn, but I think it's better than Pizza Hut, okay? I think anyone can make pizza at home and out pizza the Hut. Or out Hut the Pizza Hut? That's what you said. I don't even know what that means, but listen. Send a slice or fake. Last time I tried Pizza Hut, it genuinely tastes like the tomato sauce. Mail it to my P.O. box. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, it's pretty simple to make your own pizza. You can get the dough at the grocery store. They sell it like already yeasted. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it yeasted. But they sell it. You can have it with yeast, or you can add your own yeast. Make your own dough. Plenty of pizza places will actually like sell their dough. At least around here they do. Some of the places near me, I'm sure you can find a local pizza place that will sell you their dough, and you can just add your own sauce and cheese, whatever you might want. I like to add a mix of mozzarella and Parmesan. I like it a little bit more on the mozzarella side versus Parmesan, but a little bit of both. You can add whatever sauce you want. I've made Alfredo pizza. As Yuri waded into the mist over the Lake of the Departed, she was stopped by Miyu. Distance between the girls seemed to narrow, losing their parents at a young age and being able to see the souls of others. The girls have more in common than they may have first realized, including their desire to be with another woman. Maybe, perhaps? Yuri still hasn't found Hisoka, while Miyu still searches for her mother Miku. The eerie dark figure that appeared at the lake may just hold all the answers. Why does she keep calling out to Yuri? Call me Frankenstein the way I be putting these hoes back together. I want to meet Alfredo. Who is Alfredo? What did he do? Have an entire sauce named after him. Ren goes in search of Rui, who has vanished from the antique shop. He heads to the Veiled House, where he saw Rui in his dream. Yeah, I'd be dreaming of Rui too if I were him. Yeah. How long is this game, bro? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I've looked it up on how long to beat. Completely forgot. Honestly, if somebody wants to look up how many chapters are in the game, or drops, that'd be cool. I should make a pizza. You should make a pizza. Everyone in chat should make a pizza. Try it out yourself. And then send the pictures to me on Twitter at otato-VT. It's actually in the description. I would love to see everyone's pizzas. Ren checks the surveillance footage, only to discover that Rui has also been beckoned away to the mountain. He recalls the dream he had after he fell asleep. Rui was inside the Veiled House, aka the Watarai residence. Ren knows this is where he must head next. Featuring John Remorse. 14. There's 14 drops. Cool. Thank you, chat member. I'm gonna believe you, even if you're lying to me. It's remorse time. In my dream, Rui was in that folklorist house, the one we searched before. I should check it out again. I might find a clue, which will lead me to Rui. These chapters seem to be going a little bit quicker. Gotta go that way. Let's check out if there's anything over here. Nope. I'm a big proponent of homemade food. I think it's called remorse because that's what you feel after installing it. I'm pretty sure somebody's made that joke. I can't believe. To me, that game feels like such a scam, right? It's like they made a game that just ripped off Cry of Fear. And like, I know Cry of Fear kind of got popular because some big YouTuber like made like a video that got super popular about Cry of Fear. So it's like, we're gonna rip off Cry of Fear because we're like Cry of Fear fanboys. We're gonna even get the same voice actor, even though he's already worked on our free mod. It'll have like vague enough like surface level similarities that brain dead like fans and secondaries from this YouTuber will flock to it, and then we'll make stupid money and we won't even like talk about it. Like, it's like a total grift. Like, I really don't know how else to describe it. Because, like, I don't know if you've checked their Twitter. I looked through their Twitter. They haven't posted about the game, like, in a while. Like, anything related to it. It feels like they've just given up. And now, if it was a free game, it would have been fine. Honestly, if it was a free game, I wouldn't have been as harsh on it. But I don't think I'd still say it was good. Because the simple fact with Remorse, a lot of the problems that the game has were similar problems that Gray had. Like, they should have learned from making Gray. Gray was a free mod. Nobody was expecting, like, a high quality experience. Like, not to say that mods can't be a high quality experience, but what I'm saying is a free mod versus a paid game, right? Like a free source mod, and when did that come out? Like 2012? Versus a $20 Unreal Engine 4 game. Like, you're gonna have higher expectations for one over the other. It's just a fact. But I don't know, to me, like, you don't see, I mean, I haven't really checked, right? But if you check Twitch or you check YouTube, you don't really see, like, a lot of people streaming it. There's some Let's Plays on YouTube. I saw there's this one stoner dude. His video, holy shit, that's scary. His video is actually, like, recommending mine the most, which is how I found it. But his VOD is on YouTube. Like, there's this other VTuber. I think her video is literally called, like, Cry If You're Better, which I'm not gonna, like, try to send anyone to her. Right? I've left a comment on the video myself, but if you go looking for the video, like don't be hateful. But like, I saw that title, like Cry If Fear But Better, and I was just like, so much cap. That is such a lie. It, like, I've kind of ragged on Cry If Fear myself. But honestly, Remorse has given me a newfound appreciation for Cry of Fear. And you know, it's given me a bit of an appreciation for The Evil Within as well. Like, it's just, it's not a good example of a horror game. I think it is a bad game. Just, like, plain and simple. Like, to me, it's bothersome. Like, how shameless it is. Right? It like shamelessly rips off Cry of Fear. How creatively bankrupt it is. The fact that they charge $20 for it is unforgivable. It's not a bad horror game, it's just a bad game, period. It's both. It is a bad game, and it is a horrible representation of the horror genre. If you looked at that, right, if someone showed you that game and they said, this is a horror game, right, and you weren't a fan of horror games, you'd be like, this is a joke, right? It's the comparison of a bad game that feels like a demo to a bad game that's finished. Yeah, the game just feels unfinished. Honest to God, if you remove all the backtracking, a friend was telling me, he was watching the VOD, and he said, like, I've been watching for an hour, and it's just running through a forest. Like, it's nothing. There's so much backtracking, there's so much filler content. Like, it's just, there's 3, like, actual areas in the game, and they try to make, like, or pad it out with this, like, open world that doesn't tell you where to go. And they give you a map that doesn't work. Doesn't even tell you where you are, which is ridiculous. And then they insist on making everything Hungarian. Fine. Except the voice acting is in English, so it's like, obviously they intended for English speakers or English readers to play the game. So yeah, it's cool, you know, it takes place in Hungary. It's in Hungarian, but come on, man. It's just obtuse. It's like nobody tested it. Yeah, let's make them backtrack. That will give them the illusion that the shit game is finished. My biggest issue with it, not only is it the backtracking, it's like these big, open, empty maps, and as soon as you enter it, like, all the enemies just make a beeline for you. Like, it's so, like, horribly tuned. Like, I don't... That's why I'm thinking, like, did anyone test this? Because how could someone play that and go like, yeah, you know what? This is, not only is this done, this is fit to sell. Like, I don't know, man. It's really sus when there's free games that do what you're doing way better. The Evil Within isn't a bad game. They just kind of fucked up the story halfway through. I kind of disagree. The Evil Within is absolutely, to me, I think it's a bad game. Unironically, I know in my playthrough of it, I railed on it. It does have good moments. I'll give it that. And that's what's most frustrating to me about The Evil Within, is it's a flawed game. I don't think it's particularly good. But it has these shining moments where you think that it's going to start picking up. And then it kind of falls flat on its face, like right after. And it's a real shame. Because there's an idea in my head of what The Evil Within could have been. And it just simply never gets there. And I want to like it because I love Shinji Mikami's work as a director. But I don't know, man. I can't get behind The Evil Within. It's just... And, like... I don't know. It's just... There's so many, like, elements of that game that just don't work. Speaking of other YouTubers that I've watched videos and left comments on their videos, Spear Hunter has a pretty good video on The Evil Within. He makes some points that I don't necessarily agree with, because she has a lot of positive things to say about the game, and I really don't agree with any of the positives. To be completely honest, I am a hater. I think my biggest disagreement with her, one of her statements that she makes in the video, and it's her opinion, so that's fair. But she talks about how that parking garage boss is like her favorite boss fight in the game, and I honestly I don't understand how she can think that. To me, it was, in my opinion, when I was playing, that was one of like the most awful parts of the game. But definitely, to me, I do agree with her. The upgrade system kind of sucks. I wish the upgrade system wasn't in the game. To me, it just... I feel like it's there so you have an excuse to do repeat playthroughs. But then it just kind of hurts the first playthrough. And it makes certain things, like, kind of unplayable. Unless you, like, invest in the right stat growth, which then it's like, I'd rather just play an RPG if I have to think about how I'm going to grow my character. That's not what I want in a horror game. So, that's a mechanic in the game that I wish just wasn't there. But, I don't know. I just, to me, I don't like that game. I wish I could like it. I wish it could have been better. Oh my god, it's the tall woman again. She's walking away. That boss sucks ass, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, you know, different strokes for different folks and all that. I don't know what she's thinking. That she'd say that she likes that boss fight. But otherwise, I mean, listen, she's free to have her opinion, you know. Obviously, I'm not gonna agree with someone I don't know, you know, 100%. She does make some good points, though, so I would definitely recommend, if you haven't seen Spear Hunter's video on The Evil Within, you check it out. I really haven't watched her other stuff. Oh, hello. But she seems to talk about a lot of like horror games or Capcom games. If you're into that kind of thing, might be worth checking out. Her RE videos are really good. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with like her other work. A friend sent me her video on The Evil Within, so that's what made me watch it. It's a lot of chat messages I didn't get to. I want to read them, but I'm focusing on exercising these ghosts. Oh, of course. He's dead as soon as I go to do the other one. I know a really good game that's 98% shiny moments, has no stupid upgrade systems, and is fun throughout. It's Library of Ruina. It's a $30 game, my dude. I'll wait for it to go on sale and maybe I'll pick it up. But, I found one of Rui's journals. Seems she came here after all. Mr. Hojo came for me once before. He'll come for me again. Oh, you bet. I mean, I'm waiting. I keep waiting. Waiting's all I can do. No, what's a good horror game though? Darkwood. Darkwood. I am waiting to play in October. I know it's kind of silly because I've been playing a lot of horror games lately. But I'm trying not to play too many horror games before October. I want to just have a bunch of horror game marathon, you know, stuff. For October because of Halloween. I mean, even like, I haven't done the Otato sack lately because I feel like I have too many horror games. And I don't feel like that's enough variety for like a good sack. So, I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna do one. Spoiler alert. Still trying to figure out like a good balance. There's a few demos that I want to check out. So, I might do that. I'm thinking about picking up Lunacid. That's an early access game, so I might check out that game for the Otato sack, because I think right now, like, trying to play it the whole game when there's not all the content in it yet isn't something I want to do. I think if I really like the game, I'll go back to it and do like a full playthrough when like the 1.0 comes out. So I don't know. But Lunacid's made by the same developer as Lost in Vivo and Spooky's House of Jump Scares, or Jump Scare Mansion, whatever it's called now, I don't remember. Kira. I know I've mentioned Kira during the Remorse stream. A great dev. Does a lot of work with the DreadX collections too. So I think I'll like Lunacid. I don't want to play it just like completely just yet because it's not finished. The old texts found at the shrines tell of a disaster. The waters, tainted and black, flowed down the waterfalls, sullying the pools, and became a black mist that enveloped the mountain. The sun turned a muddy crimson. The border between worlds blurred. Now the waters are clear and the mists are white. It is unknown whether the disaster actually happened or whether it's passed down as a mere cautionary tale. It really did occur. What must the locals have thought? Did the mountain rumble, appearing shrouded in black shadows? Did the rivers look like long strands of black hair? Did people see the black water running down the paths? The truth is unclear. What is clear is that the waters are now clean and pure. Kira is Zace? Yes. Kira is a developer that I I have a lot of respect for. They make some really stellar games. They have a style, and they stick to it. And I think they're kind of a master. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too much high praise. But they certainly excel at their craft, and that is making a very specific vibe of horror game. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for them. There's a black box in the middle of the room. Dark stains mark the floors of something has seeped out. And I think even with Lunacid, it starts out, it's kind of like Kane's Field. It's very much inspired by Kane's Field. But they still add their, like, particular flavor of horror to it, and it's just... it works. Oh no, Rui! Of course. Oh, shit. What? She's submerged in funny liquids. Oh, wait, why is there like a scary bitch? Oh my goodness. The Tommy mats, a standard unit of measurement in Japan. Black Watusi? Not so true. I mean, she did look pretty wet. Where am I? Great question. Not the funny liquid. Colonel. It's me, Snake. I've infiltrated the house of the writer. I'm looking for Liquid Snake. Snake! There's only funny Liquid Snake there. Funny Liquid Snake. Another one of Big Boss's clones. Is he in Snake's Revenge? Oh, okay, I can't open this door. Snake, it's me, Funny Liquid. I mean, Master Miller, your good friend. Master Miller. You need to take pictures with your camera obscura. You can do that by pressing the Y button. So I can take pictures of my camera obscura by pressing the Y button. Grooms are brought in from other places. The groom makes his choice from illustrated motives. The wedding celebrant calls upon the chosen immortal flower, and the two are brought together. The immortal flowers are waiting for someone to join them in their caskets. All they can do is wait for a partner they cannot choose. That is the immortal flower's final wish. He's more than just a clone of Big Boss. He's highly entertaining and dangerous in... Oh, I got it in the voice. Snake! He's more than just a clone of Big Boss. I cannot do the Colonel Campbell voice. It's a fucking travesty, but I have to continue. He's a highly entertaining and dangerous individual. What makes him Funny Liquid? Snake, I didn't want to tell you this, but Funny Liquid, it's a clown. Clown. It's Enfants Comical. I don't know how to say comical in French. What am I listening to? A bit that's gone on for far too long. An old text left at the seat of honor in the banquet hall. I can make out bridegroom. The bridegroom's soul, after the ghost marriage, is bound with the bride and placed with her in the casket so the pillar can remain strong. The votive for the wedding is finished, and the groom's soulless body is interred in the Forbidden Valley. Souls of men driven mad by ghost marriage are enshrined in unmarked graves in the Forbidden Valley. The corpse is placed in a reliquary, alone and interred in the depths of the womb cavern. The streamer drank the funny liquid. I have not, actually. 100% sober right now. I'm a little caffeinated. I've been drinking my Monster. That's my gamer juice. Oh my goodness! Snake! You know, you've called me about your dummy thick ass. Sound of its ass cheeks slapping together is alerting the enemies to your position. Snake, that isn't a dummy thick ass. Those are in fact 2 large tumors on your posterior. Oh, Colonel. You're telling me this whole time you haven't been dummy thick? You just had cancer. Snake, it's me, Otacon. You should have started chemotherapy 3 years ago. It's amazed. It's amazed. I'm amazed. It's amazing. I don't know. You should have died already. I can only assume that it's the accelerated aging that you have gotten from Big Boss. The cure is in funny liquid, Snake. They say laughter's the best medicine. Cancer. That strain of fox died. Fox die. Hey, yo, Snake, it's me. Deep Throat. Deep Throat? You mean the Watergate informant? No, I mean like the porno, man. Porno? I mean like internet porno? I require sauce on that internet porno. And when I say internet porno, I do mean internet porno libtard. Remember that time in MGS2 where you can call Otacon while staring at the sexy lady poster? And Snake is slickling his gherkin while he's on call? Go to see your beloved bride to be. I'm gonna marry the tomboy? How did you go from Metal Gear Cancer fanfic to Max Payne? I just kept talking and didn't like have a filter at all. Really, the unrestrained mind can be quite the scary thing sometimes. I release my finger from the trigger. I release my balls. Yo, he almost did the anime adjust glasses thing. She ate Popeye's biscuits and no drink. Bless your soul. Ah. Oh my goodness. She's dressed like a traditional Japanese bride. Is this safe? I knew he was gonna say it. Oh! Wait, what? What the fuck? It was all in his head? Should be hot. I agree. But, you know, that was a given. Yep, just like in my fanfics. It's just like my fanfics.
先生、お待ちしてました。
Waiting for you so long? Like how long? Yo, nice katana. I would... Listen, I mentioned this before. Alright? But Japanese priests, part of like their rituals for warding away evil spirits is to swing a katana around, right? I think that Ren should grab a katana and start swinging it around at ghosts, right? I mean, this also has the effect of being 100% effective on corporeal forms as well as incorporeal forms. Alright, like, there's really no reason not to have a katana on you if, like, you're in danger. Unless you have a gun. But, you know, you're in Japan, so take the sword. Better than nothing. I mean, you saw even in America with Silent Hill 3, a katana can be quite effective against evil spirits, monsters. I don't know, what do you call Silent Hill monsters? I guess just monsters. You know, if Heather Mason can rock a katana, I think Ren Hojo here, Professor Hojo from the Shinra Corp, you know, he can wave a katana around at some ghost. I don't think it's a big deal. And I'm a visionary. Right? Nintendo, hire this man. I don't know where I'm going. Do I even know? I have to leave. Needs to still use a camera to beat down ghosts. Well, you know. His fatal frame. Did I just go fucking backwards? Where's the part where he oils himself up and beats them down with the power of thugging? I don't think that's in the game. Is he in the box? I am the man in the box. I was honestly... It has been such a long time since I heard that song that I'm genuinely surprised it just popped in my head. Who even made that song? Man in the Box. I can't even remember. Camera Obscura is reacting to it. Camera Obscura. I gotta find photographs. Portrait of the deceased, that must be where the key is hidden. Oh. Shrine maidens. Spirit picture, I'm about to come. Oh, hi! social distancing. Man, I think he's about to come. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, lady. I've seen you've unbuttoned your blouse just enough for some cleavage. Fortunately, you are a ghost. Ghost head pats. What am I checking here? The wooden shutter to the porch has come loose and I can see outside. There's nothing but thick forest. I can't get out this way. You could probably climb. Just saying, bud. There's definitely a way to do so if you have the rope. Oh, hi! Need to take a picture of Rui. It's beautiful. That's easy enough to find. So, okay, I watched one of those furry animation memes on YouTube, and they will not stop trying to get me to listen to Ken Ashcorp's music. I enjoy Ken Ashcorp's music. I don't know why he has the furry panda thing, but he's had it for years. So at this point, I've just stopped questioning it. It is a little weird that like all of the album art for his songs like have his little like furry panda girl avatar or whatever, like being like femdomed. I don't really know like what's up with that. But I don't really listen to a lot of his new music. But I like his stuff, like, I guess it's like really old now, right? Stuff like Absolute Territory and, oh god, even like Touch Fluffy Tail, that's such an old song. It's like, what, like 9 years old? PvP is like such a hilariously dated song because it was like, I think, was it made for like Cataclysm, like when that WoW expansion came out? Talking about like the level cap was like 85. I only like 2 of his songs, not less, and I'm certain you can figure out the other one. Is it Crazy Chicks? Because I really like that one too. I find it very relatable. I also like In the Zone. These notes are crumpled and heavily damaged, like written here. It was over the moment I saw that photograph. I'm done for. The moment I fixed my eyes on that lonely face, I bound myself to her. I know that if I change my mind, I'm dead. I've been chosen to be her groom. I have to go now. He got groomed! She's been waiting for so long. She's waiting just ahead, but not for me. She's waiting for another. Yes, it's Crazy Chicks. I think everyone likes that song. You know, I think, you know, people try to lie. But, you know, I think deep down, everyone's got a thing for Crazy Chicks. Some people just learn the hard way that they can't follow those urges. And some learn from others' mistakes that they can't follow those urges. Basically, one way or another, you learn to kind of stay away from crazy. But I think everyone kind of has that draw to crazy. Eventually, as you get older, you learn it's not worth it, man. He's uncomfortable around women. Maybe he's afraid of catching the gay. It's however you you interpret Rui's character. Guy has a weak facial hair game. Maybe he's like just starting to grow it out. His beard is not growing in very nicely. Ren found Rui in a reliquary veiled house, only to be pulled in himself. He awoke in an unfamiliar building. An old woman dressed in white led Ren to a room in which Rui was waiting, dressed as a bride. It seemed to be the room in which the weddings between the living and the dead are held. Rui suddenly changed into a fearsome bride wearing black. Then, in a flash, they were back in the folklorist's house. There, they encountered Ren's friend Kazuya, whose own wedding to a ghost went horribly wrong. The veiled house vanished into the mist. Kazuya is still inside. Wait a minute, didn't it disappear like earlier? I just thought of that. Weapon drop. How many drops are there? I know someone said it earlier. 14. Huh. Yeah, 14. Alright. Oh, so we've been going for 2.5 hours. I think we might be able to finish the game tonight. I don't know. We'll see how long this one is. If this one's like an hour, like some of the other ones are, then maybe not. But, you know what? I don't want to say we can finish it tonight. I think maybe that's a little far-fetched, but it's possible, I think. Eleventh drop, the Shadowborn, Miyu Hinasaki. Having brought Yuri back from the Lake of the Departed, Miyu stays a while at the antique shop, convinced her mother Miku Hinasaki is somewhere on Mount Hikami. Miyu knows the only way to find her is to follow her shadow. To do so, she needs the help of Yuri's camera obscura. You know what, I think... I don't know. I don't want to say this is the last one, just in case it's another short chapter. But this might be the last one for tonight. If not, we can probably do like one more. I saw Mother's trace disappear into the cemetery. Maybe I'll be able to find something if I examine it using the camera obscura. I wonder if I can borrow it one more time. But I know if I do end up doing another part of this, it's going to end up being a short one, so it'll be a night where I play at least 2 games. So that's why I'm kind of like on the fence. I'm like, should I just finish it tonight? Like, do I try to go into like overdrive, but then I'm like kind of afraid I'll get like over 4 hours, and that's kind of asking people to stay up pretty late. Not to mention staying up pretty late myself. I take Yuri's camera obscura. So I'm assuming I have to go to Yuri's room. We'll play it by ear, chat. Because the best laid plans can still go wrong, right? So we'll just wing it. When have I ever planned anything Looks like she's having a bad dream. Antique lamp has been placed on a plain writing desk. The camera obscure at my disposal. I'll find Mother for sure. Notes and a photograph under the camera. Is this from when my mother went missing? Why would Yuri have this? It's her photo. If I use the camera to follow her trace, I can do it. I can find her.
射液を使うと向こう側に近くなった気がした。私の家にも射液の箱だけが残されていた。
Oh.
お母さんが神隠しにあったのは射液に触れたから。
This leads to the bathroom. Oh, so no bathroom scene. Okay. Oh! Shrine, Maiden, and Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. That I have like another lens I can use. Low lens. Low lens. Enhancements. Here's the output again. Wooden steps. I have the camera obscure in the photograph of my mother. I'll be able to follow her trace this time. I'll find her. Don't be so sure of that, babe. Hold up. Did I just see a ghost? I totally did. Shadow on the staircase. You look like you've just seen a ghost. More herbal medicine? I bet my toes your mom low tier godded herself. You're gonna bet something as precious as your little tootsies? For your sake, I hope you're right. Yo, guy, you just can't come out of the woods after a girl. That's fucked up. I don't care if you're dead. That's just like creeper behavior. Man, this decreased load time is already like way better. That ghost being like exercised away. Sounds like he's cooming. Like, I'm cooming. That's the voice of Boomer. Talking. Walking on a side road. She looks awfully young, doesn't she? It's the same. It's always the same road. This guy again. Oh, yes. Ooh. Yeah, there's multiple. Oh, fuck. Okay, but Henry Townsend would just iframe through it with the hatchet. Yeah, but what if Miyu Hinasaki like opened up like a detective agency and they changed her name to Kuzunoha? Henry Townsend would have solved this ghost crisis in maybe 3 hours. And that's being generous. When? The Forbidden Valley once again. Camera Obscura, eat the silver bullet, bitch. So true. And then he hits him with the Sword of Obedience. Who needs a camera to exorcise spirits when you can just light a candle? How many parts was Silent Hill 4? I think it was like 5. Or I did like 5 streams for it. I think, actually, it's probably going to end up being the same for this game, now that I really think about it. Still waiting on that Silent Hill 4 hack and slash sequel, bro. Oh, the one where Henry becomes the son of Sparta. Bro, that'd be so, like, just groundbreaking. I mean, they really, like, I don't know, this is getting to the point where they're, like, really padding it out with reused assets. Like, yeah. Miku Hinasaki before ghost marriage. Oh, so she was ghost married. What? This way was blocked before. Mother must be. Huh. House of joining. Yeah, joining these. Maybe it was be joining this? I don't know. Miku Hinasaki in the House of Joining. That's pretty lewd. I don't know about you guys. I'm starting to blush. These what? Joining these balls on your face. Note from Miku too. Hatsune Miku. There's a scrap of paper on the ground. Did my mother leave this? I was abandoned. 4 years ago, Miyu came into my life, but now I have to leave her. I don't have long left. I can feel that the end is close. Everyone dies alone, but I don't want to be alone. I learned of a thing called ghost marriage. Amazing. Simply stunning. Image of a pine by the coast adorns the partition screen. I like how her skirt's just blocking the camera frame. The fatal frame. Oh, bitch! Ah, I think it wasn't fast enough. Well, I hope to get engaged to a cute ghost. You know, I won't fight it if it has to be a ghost, right? Fine. Whatever, I get it. You know, ghosts want to be married too, right? They have unfinished business, right? And maybe some of that unfinished business involvement, you know, maybe they wanted to get married. Fine. Who am I to say that one should not marry again? However, better be a cute ghost. A votive picture celebrating someone's marriage is on the wall. One thing I ask. Normally, someone's got to be breathing, but ghost is cute enough, I can make an exception. Won't open, it's being held shut by a powerful force. Camera's reacting. What on earth? Bro, aren't these doors, like, thin as hell? Couldn't you just, I don't know, bust through? Or would that be impolite? Katsuya Sakaki. He's dead now. You be dead, guy. Hello. The samurai! Samurai ski days. I really don't even know if I'm heading towards whatever I need to find. But hey, the ghosts are showing up, so this box, the box. Now come, samurai. And then Battle B2 played. Door is locked. Locked. Oh, simply stunning. I went up the stairs just to go downstairs. Partition screen divides the hallway. Rope hangs from the ceiling, decorated with several red cloths. Perhaps it's some sort of ward. So instead of just moving the partition, I have to go around it. That's... I can't make this shit up. Down in a circle. Alright, item and records. Ride at dresser. Taken at the back of the house of joining. Figure stands in a room with a dresser. I've missed that. Neck is starting to feel stiff. Huh. Beautiful kimonos. Look. Who's that? Afuyu? Room with a mirror, just like in the photo. The shadows appear from the picture. Fire? Afuyu. Oh, foo. Like emphasis on foo. Like, I pity the foo. Gotcha. The fuck? Bros, I'm so confused. Ghost marriages eventually came to an end. Brides were still waiting for a groom? How sad. Like this, if you could have every time. Nils, I must marry Ghost. Nils, give me a trad ghost wife. I thought she was about to hit. There's one dead ghost. Nice death cuts. What's going on? Wait. Oh, I didn't have to take a picture? Okay. Every other time I've had to take a picture. Can ghosts even die? Yeah, I was thinking like it's a bit of like a weird, like redundant statement, right? A dead ghost? Like, yeah, I guess you kind of have to be dead to be a ghost. You know? That's like, you ever watch like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures? Like, you know, those like ghost hunting shows? My favorite, dad joke tier thing to say about those shows is that, people are dying to get on them. Has anyone here ever watched Ghost Adventures? I feel like I need to get something off my chest about that show, but I don't think a lot of people are gonna know what I'm talking about if they haven't seen it. Which is a real shame, because if you haven't seen Zach Baggins in action, that guy is an absolute charlatan. It's honestly, it's such trash. It's like, it's real good TV. It's so funny. It's not supposed to be funny, but it is. No, unfortunately. Well, never heard of it. It used to be on this thing called the Travel Channel that got renamed to True TV. A ghost hunting show on True TV. Sure thing. Oh my god. Especially the early episodes when they were taking it like a bit more seriously. And Zach wasn't trying to be such a massive douchebag. But she still is. Regardless, he's a douchebag. Such a funny show. Oh my god. Shadowborn? Why does this sound like somebody's D&D campaign? Oh my god! She's shoving my face into her coochie. Damn, Granny. Anyway, there's this one episode of Ghost Adventures. I don't even remember what the fuck they were, like, investigating. But Zach Baggins says the dumbest shit in the world. Where he says, he's, like, trying to provoke the ghost or whatever into giving, like, an EVP which that's an electronic voice phenomena, for those not in the know. And, something happens, and he says, I think I'm being possessed. And it's like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, and it is so funny that somebody would say this out loud on TV, and like people like eat this shit up. God, I love that show so much. Whenever he was trying to provoke a ghost, it's like the funny shit. There was one where there was like an axe murderer, and like he sets, like, he props an axe up against the wall, and then he like lays underneath it, so like if someone were to push it over, the blade would like fall on his stomach or something. And he's like, yeah, you're an axe murderer, yeah, you feel real tough killing people, you want to kill again, why don't you kill me, pussy? He doesn't say pussy, but you know, that's like the energy he was like, he was giving off. He, like, just absolute Kyle energy, like drinking Monster. This guy had a quote-unquote documentary called Demon House, which has a warning. I think it's in the trailer, but it might also be at the beginning of the movie. I don't know, I haven't watched it. Where he talks about demons can transfer their presence from like electronic mediums like movies, even if you're like streaming it, and so that if you're watching the movie, you are at risk of having like a demon be invited into your home. And it's the dumbest fucking thing. Again, it's called Demon House. If you wanna totally invite a demon into your home by watching a quote-unquote documentary. A book with a white cover. Did that old woman write this? Ghost marriage allows pillars to persist longer. Maidens who become pillars must be bound to someone. Sad though it may be, no maiden can endure the pain they suffer within the reliquary on their own. We brought many men to wed Ose, but they all had a change of heart. The joinings failed. I feel she might be waiting for Master Aso to come back to her. But even if he does come, there's no guarantee that she will be the one he chooses. They may have made a promise, but we know that outsiders have fickle hearts. Interesting. Open this now. Oh my god. That Miku? Hatsune?
お母さん
Asa. Her hair ain't blue no more. Her hair was blue?
私の命は
Oh, yeah, Miku, duh.
もうすぐ消えるもう一度あの時に戻れるならあの時のままでいられるならそれが私の
Can't believe I forgot my own joke.
お母さんお母さん
You ruined it.
許してダメよ許さないこっちに来るの
Whoa, that's some jiggle.
私は
is very important. We are leaving. Finally, some good picks. Chat's been waiting ever so patiently. Ooh, nice. Slow-mo fatal frame. I've been waiting for this. Akihiko Sanada. The enemy! Oh. It's behind me. They came from behind. Come at me, bro. Oh my god, Reimu Hakure. What happened? What the heck? Oh. Get out of the way. They get the ghost touch or whatever it's called, right? Fatal glance, yeah. Sure, that. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll find a reason to come back to the mountain once they get away. Someone's gonna get lured back by a ghost or something. What? I don't want to go this way, do I? Maybe I do. I don't even know. Where am I? Which way am I going? Where'd I come from? Where'd I go? Oh. I know all these guys. Oh. Okay, there was another ghost in here. Tatsuya. Say she's absolutely soaked in funny liquid. Frame perfect dodge. Just like Metroid Dread. Am I winning? Guess not. And he's all like twisted. Is he done yet? No flashback from him. Hope so. This is backwards. I'm gonna be very cross. Appears not. What the fuck? Jump scare. Dude, actually just got rocked. Watch out, I gotta take photos of ghosts. God damn it. Recharging too slow. Ouch. I'm gonna go here, I think. Huh, there was an item here. I swear it wouldn't let me pick it up earlier. I knew I saw it. I thought I was going nuts. But I was seeing things. Oh, back out in the rain. Kurosawa's antique. Oh. Well, that is an image I really wasn't expecting. I'll make this weird, chat. Miyu finally found Miku on Mount Hikami, where she had entered into a ghost marriage at the House of Joining. Miku explained her desperate wish to be reunited with her beloved, pleading for Miyu's forgiveness. See that message. Miyu led her mother away from the mountain and back to the antique shop. Miyu and Miku lay side by side and quietly fell into a deep sleep. Okay. So we are to believe what we read online, and that means there are 3 more chapters to play. So I will leave those for next time. So we have, a nice little chunk of game left to play. So I guess we'll just end it a little bit early tonight, right? It's been about 3 hours. I don't really have anything else ready to go to be all lined up. And I don't really feel like finishing the game tonight because I feel like trying to finish it tonight will lead it to either be too long or we won't even finish it and then we'll have to have like a half an hour of it later, and that's just, I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna say we'll call it a night here. Next week we're definitely gonna finish this game. That's for sure. So that'll be cool. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you had fun. I enjoyed it. Was fun. Smiley face. Thank you, chat member. You were here the whole time, or at least you were here for a while and didn't say anything, but I'm glad you were watching and glad you enjoyed. Always happy to see a new face. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. I wouldn't do it without you guys. Anyway, take care and bye-bye.